Good afternoon. I'm here today to ask you only this. Have you subscribed? Have you ding-donged that bell? Because if not, then you are fake news. Let's make this platform great again. You heard my good mate Donald there. If you haven't already done so, please do ding dong that bell and subscribe. If you like what you see here, hit that thumbs up before the end of the video. What is up, lads and ladettes? It's me, Dan, the Carefree Casual, back again for episode 2 of our AFC Wimbledon Career Mode Road to Glory. Off the back of episode 1, of course, we had only 3 games. In this one, I'm going to be giving you 5 games. 4 will be played without live match commentary, and the last one will be played with live match commentary. Before we get into those games though, as we had a lot of in the last episode, there is a little bit of transfer business. We've had a scout report come back for Andy King, our potential Vinnie Jones replacement. Looks okay, we'll add him to the transfer list and see how that goes next season. Another scout report back, this time for Tyrese Campbell, our potential John Fashanu replacement. He is a very good option, hence why he's so wanted in real life, I do believe. I think both Rangers and Celtic wanted him in the Scottish Premier League. His price tag, though, does mean he's out of reach at the moment. That's it, though. So far, in regards to transfer business, it's on to our first game of the episode. And as you can see, a handful of changes being made to the team. This will be the side then to take on Nottingham Forest in our FA Cup replay. Hanlon up top, Connolly and Pinnock on the wings, McLaughlin and Wordsworth in the centre, Guinness Walker at left wing back, Wagstaff at right wing back, McDonald, Thomas and Sorensen in the centre back positions, and Joe Day in goal. The board expectation is that we reach the round of 32, so win this one and we have achieved that goal. No easy task here for our heavily rotated side against what I believe is a full-strength Nottingham Forest team, but they kick off as they are at home. And it is the home side who will create the opening chance of the game. Just 3 minutes on the clock, some good play, but an easy save for Joe Day. And from that catch, our stopper sets in motion the counter-attack. Guinness Walker forward to Dylan Connolly. He's got the pace and he's beaten Semedo down the wing. He's got acres of space. Plays it into the centre, and there is Anthony Wordsworth. Wears the armband on the day and gives us the lead in this cup replay. In and out of the side, very much this season, the veteran journeyman midfielder, whatever you wish to call him, but he takes his chance here and gives us the lead against Forest. We may have the lead, but it's only 7 minutes in, and we know Forest will want to get back into this one, and they're on the attack pretty much straight away, and it's an absolute peach of a strike from Costa up top. Perhaps the defence could have done a little bit better closing him down, but there's absolutely nothing Joe Day could do about that. Difference in class showing there. Very fast-paced start to the game then. 2 goals inside the opening 10 minutes, and perhaps there could have been a little bit more action. Figueroa, or however you want to say it, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again, receives a yellow for, again, what looks like a red card challenge. Gets none of the ball and gets all the man. From the resulting free kick, we look to set something in motion. It's out wide to Pinnock, tries the ball into the box, blocks for a corner from the resulting kick into the area, and take a bow, Matt Pinnock, our number 11 with a goal of the season contender. Perhaps the goalkeeper could have done better, but simply sensational from the winger. We had our noses in front then after that moment of magic from Mitch Pinnock, and perhaps should have gone even further ahead. Lovely ball over the top, into the path of Guinness Walker. His ball is equally as good in. Overhead kick again. Waste from Hanlon. Things did not get any better for our big man up top. This time he looked to turn creator, but his pass was very much off the mark. And then again, some fine build-up play in the midfield. Wordsworth into Connolly down the left-hand side. He's got all the space in the world. It's an absolutely pinpoint cross and a wasted header from Hanlon. Very disappointed with himself. A real wasted chance, completely unmarked, miles over the bar, and the gaffer is fuming with his man up top. And that was pretty much all she wrote for the opening 45 minutes. We have the lead at the break, but should have been at least a goal further ahead. Back into it then for the second half, and the missed chances in that opening half very much came back to bite us in the back side. Masters of our own downfall, really. Lost the ball outside our own area, and poor defending, allowing the man to run into the box unopposed. 2-2. In the opening stages, we were the team on top, but as this half progressed, the championship side were in the ascendancy. Shot just wide there, but then some very poor play at the back from McDonald and Thomas alike. And Lewis Graben, the substitute, is in, bearing down on goal. Good save by Jode, but we are not out of danger yet. All out wide, here's the former Newcastle man, Sammy Amiobi, who failed to get hold of the ball there. Ball on a plate for Semedo to have a shot. First shot blocked, and somehow he pulled that out of the bag. I mean, I've never actually seen him play, but you're telling me he can finish like that? I don't think so. Our bad luck just continued in this second half. Wordsworth off the post, rebound shot, easily saved. Our final attack of the game summed our performance up perfectly. Brilliant counterplay. What a pass by Scott Wagstaff. Joe Pinnock, the substitute, in one-on-one, looks to pass it, does, and somehow this goalkeeper has got to that and knocked it onto the post. Explain to me how that's happened. Safe to say I was fuming after that occurrence, and to add salt to the wounds, the home side get one final goal. In extra time, all in, good defending, and conveniently falls to the unmapped man in the box. This was just not our game today. 4-2 it will finish. Very, very unlucky. Clearly, Big D as unhappy as you and I. Not happy with that result. Very much undeserved. The boys and the fans deserved a lot more. No time to dwell though. As I said, a very busy schedule. Peterborough up next in League One. We'll look to bounce back with a victory there. Before we get into that one though, we have had some scout reports back. Josh Murphy this time, we've already had Jacob's report. Like his brother, he looks like a decent option, so we'll add him to the shortlist. And John Ruddy, 70 rated goalkeeper, not bad for the championship, so we'll have a look at him momentarily. Jake Iswood though, it looks like a no-go. Now those three players are all potential versions of our own crazy gang, and this could possibly be another one. Benica Fobe, fallen from grace somewhat, used to be bags of potential for this lad, but he's another good option for John the Fash Bashanu. On to game 2 of this episode then, and we are going to look to recover from that unfortunate FA Cup exit at the hands of Nottingham Forest. Again, some changes needed to be made, some players' fitness not the greatest, and of course we heavily rotated because it was the Cup. And in the end, we've settled on our main starting 11. Those who have watched the intro and episode 1 should hopefully be familiar with this team, but I'll quickly run you through it. So it is Trott, the only change, O'Neill in for the Wagstaff, Vanderlyn in, Cannonby, Medley, of course Osu at left wing back, and then we got Ned 11, Tonne on the wings, Rydenton and Captain Riley in the centre. Oh, actually, 1 second. Needs to change that around. And then, of course, Tyler Walker up top. Hold the phone, what's happening here then? It can't be, surely not. It is. It's Mr. Anti-Dandruff himself back in Big D's office, but again, refusing to accept the wages we're putting on the table for him. He may come back to us, we'll have to wait and see. One last attempt to get in Joe Hart into the club then. Right, on to the Peterborough game itself, and looking for another 3 points in the league to keep up the pace against Portsmouth. Tyler Walker versus Ivan Toney in this one, 2 big threats in this league. Let's see how we get on. We are at home and we look to make the most of this advantage with an early shot just wide of the post. Right, not looking too happy, but Walker's in. This is his bread and butter. Surely you'd expect him to score. Good save by the Peterborough goalkeeper. Another attack here. Tyler Walker with a shot wide of the post. Fine work by Riley into the area. Here's Nedelev, another save. And another turn, this time by Nedelev. Another fantastic save by this goalkeeper. It did not look like we would beat the poshest goalkeeper in this first half, but this fine individual effort budges him off the ball. Lovely finish by El Capitano, Callum Riley. No stopping him here. Fantastic strength to shrug off his man into the bottom corner. 1-0, goal number 9 for our captain. To say we dominated the first half would be an understatement. Numerous chances, numerous saves from the Peterborough goalkeeper. But we move on to the second half here. Tyler Walker into Rydenton, the New Zealand international, back to Tyler Walker, and he makes no mistake. What a finish into the bottom corner. No chance for the keeper there. Goal number 25 for our 25. Floodgates look to well and truly have opened as Walker is in again here, and again, no mistake. This time top bins from our striker. Fine finish from Mr. Walker, and it is 3-0. 3 goals is a good cushion, but after that, Peterborough seem to be on the front foot. Good defending there to deny them, but they're on the attack again here. Ball out wide to Danny Ward, I think it is. I've looked at him actually. Another ball into the area. Good clearance by Van der Linden. Again, the away side on the attack. This time it's Schmiedovic, I think his name is. Saved by Nathan Trott. Again, it's the away side. Ever since that third goal went in, they've been in the ascendancy. Fine save by our goalkeeper. They say it's not over till the fat lady sings, and the away side seem to believe that. Overhead kick this time from Tony, saved by Trott, but the fat lady has well and truly sang. Game over, 3-0 at home, a brilliant result. We keep the pressure on at the top. That man there with 2 of the goals and Captain Riley with the other. Up the Dons. Good result and a good boost for our next game. Rochdale on in midweek. Bit of training before then for the likes of Osu and Van der Linden. What is this then? Some rather interesting news. This time he has accepted £10,500. Joe Hart, former Premier League winning goalkeeper, is going to be a Don next season. Great signing, 75 rating, maybe 32, but that's a great signing for us. Staying on the transfer front, scout report back for our potential Vinnie Jones replacement, original because he's Welsh, Mr. Johnny Williams. Adding to the transfer list, available on a pre-contract nonetheless, might have to look at doing that. I promised you games in this one, not too much transfer business, so straight into the game for Rochdale, and here is our starting 11. Couple of changes from that comfortable home win against Peterborough. It's Wagstaff and Guinness Walker in, Wordsworth in, Pinnock in for Nedelev. Schedule looking a bit packed at the moment, but we do have this one against Rochdale. Must-win game. Let's keep our form going. And we get off to a flying start. Less than 10 minutes on the clock. It's Tonev down the wing with a burst of pace. The opposition fullback cannot get anywhere near our Bulgarian international. He's into the box, played back, and Wordsworth puts all of his power behind that one. No chance for the goalkeeper. Our number 40 gives us the lead against Rochdale. It took us all of 8 minutes to go in front, and it took us all of 8 minutes to concede. Simple passing play from the home side outside our area. Lack of pressure allowed them to do that. Initially good defending there, but all of a sudden Ian Henderson casts away his Zimmer frame and pops that in the bottom corner. Perhaps Nathan Trott should be keeping that out, but nonetheless it's 1-0 on the day. We give the ball away with a very sloppy pass, and this sets the attack in motion for Rochdale. Ball in, and Ian Henderson, the old man, slots it home. 2-1 Rochdale. After a spell of home dominance, we looked to get level and did just that. The initial shot, Wordsworth looking for his second, good save, but there is Captain Riley. Knocks it into the back of the net. 2-2, and he rescues us here with a fine predatorial finish. Into double figures for our surprise star this season. Old man Henderson, though, was like a man possessed. Good chance to get his hat-trick there. And from that catch, Trott distributes it to Medley, who then plays it to Guinness Walker into the path of Tonev. He's away, not for the first time in this game, well away from his marker, and he's got a chance here, strikes it off the post, and somehow Pinnock does not put it in to the open net. Don't need me to tell you this game was very even. Just look at the scoreline, 2-2 at the half-time whistle. And the share of attacking opportunities continued at the start of the second half. Good chance there for Rochdale, but what came for us next? I thought Pinnock's goal earlier on in this video was a contender for goal of the season, but this is magic from Tyler Walker. I will just simply hand over to my live reaction to this goal. Okay, it's no Giroud or Andy Carroll, but I think he barely got a touch on it. Nonetheless, he's guided this into the back of the net with a fine overhead kick. You cannot watch this enough times, hence the numerous replays you're all about to see. That's one. Here's the second. As a result of this sheer moment of class from Tyler Walker, it's 3-2 to Wimbledon. After we went ahead, we could well have gone 2 in front. It's Matty Pinnock, Mitch Pinnock, whatever you want to call him, down the wing, shot, pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. And that is all she wrote. A lack of chances compared to the first half in the second 45, but that fantastic goal from Tyler Walker has given us all 3 points to keep the pressure on at the top. No time to mess about though, as we are straight into our next game. Oxford away on the Saturday, and again some changes needed to the side due to match fitness. Numerous changes to the side then. In comes the likes of Hanlon up top, and Osu returns at left wing back, and that's just a couple of changes. Won't go through all of them. We'll be able to see them on screen shortly. But yes, with just 2 days separating our victory over Rochdale and this game against Oxford, a number of changes needed to be made. On to this one then, our fourth game of this episode, our penultimate game of this episode, Oxford away in League One. Our last game will of course be live commentary, but let's get into this one first. Just over 10 minutes into this clash and our first moment of controversy. Penalty, you can make your own mind up on that. Not a lot of chances flying about in the opening stages for either side. This was the first real opportunity, easy save for Nathan Trott. Our first real opening of the game, and it is 0-2. Does well down the wing. And there's Connolly, good save, and somehow the defender gets there ahead of our two players. That was that for the first half. I have to be honest, a very boring 45 minutes, 0-0. And the snooze factor continued in the opening 15 minutes of the second half, but it is Oxford 60 minutes in who have the chance of the game. How on earth has he missed this header, completely unmarked, destined for the top corner, but wide? And it was the home side who continued to have the better of the minuscule amount of chances in this game. They burst down the wing here, and good footwork there from Anthony Thord, I think the former Wolves man. Poor defending from Van der Linden allows him to get the ball back. Shot nicely blocked there. Punch away by Trott, should be catching that. Back into the area, and luckily we get it away. Wondering where our chances were? Well, we didn't really have any. The only other point of note for us, another potential penalty shout. Oxford again could well have put themselves in front, but for a fine save from Nathan Trott. That was it though. I struggled for highlights for this one. 0-0 it finished. We created very, very few chances. 2 shots, only 1 on target. I don't even remember where that 1 on target came from. No immediate update after the game as to how Portsmouth got on, so we'll have to wait and see how this result has affected the league table. There it is then. We are 3 points clear, but they have a game in hand, so things could still change. Getting in some training, Medley, Van der Linden and Osu. Medley growing to 68 there, still full of potential, looks to be a shrewd bit of business from Big D. And as has been the case for most of this episode, our pack schedule sees us make a number of changes back to what looks to be as full strength a side as we can put out ahead of our game at home against Burton Albion. Okay, last game of this episode, Game 5, and as will always be the case, our last game of the episode is live commentary from yours truly. Should be interesting. Let's see what I have to say on this one. We're at home, Burton Albion. Oh, they've got that Stephen Quinn. Mike Stephen Quinn and Murphy on loan from Rangers. Akins is the man you got to watch out for. Top of the league. Oh, only by a point now. Rocking that grey jacket, the gaffer there. Look at that. Off we go. Oh, Paul, go on, Pinnock. Oh, it's a great cross in. Great. They got Jamie O'Hara in goal. Go on. Oh, back in. He's offside, isn't he? Oh, he's not. 1-0. Lovely jubbly. Somehow he wasn't offside. Tyler Walker makes it 1-0. I failed to see how he wasn't offside, to be perfectly honest with you. Gaffer's loving it in his grey coat. Oh, what a goal! Oh my god! Tonev. Who knew he could do that? What a finish. What a finish into the bottom corner. Back of the onion bag. What a finish by the Bulgarian international. Oh, it's a lovely ball! Oh! Wordsworth. Walker with all the space! Oh, what a save! Now. Go on, boys. Get the third. End the game. Here we go. Walker, Tyler Walker, 3-0. That's it. Surely it's got to be it. Job's a good one. Tyler Walker on the score sheet. 2 for the striker. 1 away from 30 goals. Oh, it's terrible defending. What a save by Nathan Trott. God, John Joe O'Toole, remember him? F***ing hell. He's a centre-back now. I thought he was a midfielder. It's 2-0. 3-0? 3-0 at half-time. Yeah, 3-0. Just save in the second half, please. Hit him on the break, lads. Go on, Wordsworth with the pass. Go on, Tonev. Oh, he's passed him. Tonev. Terrible. Took far too long. That was good defending, to be fair. Tell I'm winning 3-0. I just told him it was good defending. If it wasn't 3-0 and I just had that happen, I'd be shouting at the screen. Sanders on. Coyle on. And that'll do. That'll do. Riley! Terrible shot. Defend. 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 Uh-oh. Oh my god, how's he missed? Thought it took a deflection. Go on, Tonev. Sanders! Oh. Defend. Come on, we want that clean sheet. There we go. Go, go, go. Make the run, Walker. Make the run. He has made the run. Tyler Walker on his hat-trick. Gets his hat-trick. 4-0. Goal number 30 on this season for Tyler Walker. I thought he might be slightly offside. Apparently not. 2 goals that maybe looked slightly offside for Tyler Walker. And Jamie O'Hara's brother couldn't do anything about it. The grey coat's the good luck charm, I'm telling you. Yeah, boy. 4-0. Job done. Hat-trick ball. Hat-trick ball. Tyler Walker. Hat-trick ball. Loving life. Certainly an interesting take from myself there on that game. But yes, Tyler Walker with a hat-trick. The gaffer singing his praises in the post-match interview. Anything interesting? Nedelev. Nedelev is fuming. Okay, you've been on international duty for most of the season, mate, so you can't pie apart, really. That wraps it up then for episode 2 of our AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory. You may have noticed a new thumbnail. Walker is in for Riley alongside Osu, but you can get involved with that if you leave a comment down below as to who you think should be in the thumbnail, perhaps in the next episode, perhaps in future episodes. Let me know. Next week it may be a slightly different video, but if you are loving this series, please do let me know also down below in the comments. But yes, that wraps up this video. Once again, I'm Dan, the Carefree Casual. I'm here every Sunday at 7. Please do subscribe, ding dong that bell, and hit the like button. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.